today's video, we're going to be doing a Sunday roast. As you can see here, these are all the ingredients that you're going to need. You're definitely going to need the roast itself, some carrots, celery, garlic, potatoes, onions, and beef broth. Potatoes are not necessary, but what you're going to do, you're going to take your meat, make sure it's clean, you're going to go wash it, throw away whatever juices are left, and then you're going to go season it. I pre-washed my meat, that's why you don't see me washing it right now. And what we're going to be seasoning it with is salt, pepper, garlic powder, and onion powder, which will definitely take care of almost any flavor that you need. You don't need to over season it, you just need to make sure everything's covered on the meats, because if you're not, then you're going to get a flavorless meat, but that's alright. You don't, again, like I said, you don't want to over season it. You're just going to be cooking it and incorporating flavors in the broth. What you're seeing here is that I'm going to get all the sides of the meat. I'm going to rub it in, make sure every part of it is seasoned, because we like flavor in our meat. What you're seeing here is that you're going to get a big pot with the lid, fill it up with oil just so you can cover it enough so you can cook your meat all the way through and around. Then in a separate pot, you're going to fill up 1 part beef broth to 1 part water. As you can see here, that's what I'm doing right now. I personally choose less sodium if I could, because less sodium means less problems. Then you're going to pour it into your pots and put your cooking ware to medium high to high heat so it can get nice and hot, ready to boil and cook. Once the oil is nice and hot, you're going to grab your meat and put it right on the face of the pot, nice and hot. Let it sizzle, let that heat, and let it cook so you can get a nice crispy outside on your meat, so you can have that nice juicy meat flavor inside whenever you're going to cook it in the sauce, the water, the broth, whatever you want to call it. Make sure you flip this meat all around to make sure you have it cooked on all sides, and I mean all sides. While that's cooking, you're going to cut up your veggies, make sure it's all nice and cut up, and then whenever it's ready, you can take out your meat, put your onion, garlic in there so it can saute and brown. Then you're going to throw in your rest of your veggies so it can get nice and incorporated in there, leave all the flavors, mix it around, make sure nothing burns, sticks to the pot, and you'd be good to go. When your veggies are becoming nice and translucent, you're going to make sure nothing sticks to the bottom of the pot, and you're going to then add your meats to make sure that it gets more flavor, more juices are incorporated with the veggies, and you're going to cover it for a little bit so it can cook a little bit more. Once that's heated up for a bit, you can add the broth water mixture. We had some extra veggies, so we put that in there so it can bubble up and stew and steam. And after a while, once it's doing that high boil, you can put your lid on it and set the heat to low, because you don't want it to burn. You want it to be nice and soft and tender. Forgot to mention the secret ingredient, Kitchen Bouquet. You're going to use half a cap, not a cup, half a cap to your broth mixture so it can get nice brown and salty. After 2 hours of being cooked on low, it should be nice and ready and tender enough to be broken apart. I like mine a little bit tough, so I let it sit for an hour and a half, and this is the final product. My sister makes an extra side, so don't be jealous.